With water so precious these days, why is the Dripping Springs School District using so much of it? At their new high school campus, the first half of this year, they spent 5 times what they did a year ago. But there's more to the story than meets the eye. David Scott and KXAN investigate.
This is part of the irrigation system to water the sod surrounding the new Dripping Springs High School. This has been busy, very busy. Robin Grace walks her dogs by the new high school every morning. She couldn't help but notice a whole lot of watering going on.
They would be running when I came by at 7 in the morning, and based on the usage and the flow that was coming out of the hydrant, they were watering 10 or 11 hours a day around using this sprinkler system.
An open records request shows the jump in usage the first 5 months of this year compared to the last 2 years. In May alone, a jump from $3,000 watering at the old high school to $15,000 at the new. It made Robin's blood boil.
It made me angry. It honestly made me angry because it's a waste of water, and given the crisis we have in the area with water, and it's also a waste of taxpayer money. And it's an injustice to the school system that ought to be spending their money more wisely.
Now a middle school, the old high school is a much smaller campus than the new. The new, larger campus has more ground to cover and new landscaping that had to take root.
So once those things were planted, a certain amount of water has to be put on them when they're originally planted in order for root systems to establish.
Up until June, the contractor had a special variance to do all the watering necessary for the new landscaping to take. Now, the district says it is following normal water restrictions.
When the contractor turns the grounds over to the district, they have to be turning over a living product. Yeah. And then we go from there on the regular watering schedule that's maintained and created by the utilities, of course.
Now the district waters the campus in thirds, each third getting a soaking 2 days each. And the district believes it's fixed another reason for those high bills. The district acknowledges they did have some leaking problems with their original interim irrigation system. But now the permanent system is in place, complete with a master valve that can detect a leak and shut down immediately. KXAN investigates. I'm David Scott in Dripping Springs.